Redbird, about these mountains. It was filmed right here. If you go to the tree room, you can actually see lots of pictures from the movie. So we came up here and fell in love with it. You know, it's just, how could you not, right?
Yeah.
And you know, we talked about the creative process in film, right? He was the little independent filmmaker and helped build a place where they could come. And so we're doing the same thing. In the first group up, you'll see a picture tonight. There's 7 people. So we started. So I brought them up horseback riding. We actually came down from the stables down to here and kind of talked about it. I remember sitting with that small group saying, you know what? Let's make sure every year we come up here. You know, obviously we can't do it all with horseback. So we started coming up. And there's a couple metaphors here because people were asking, can I do it? And you know, you have to remember back then, we had a lot of big weight loss stories, right?
Wow.
Because when we started, but people lost hundreds of pounds. And for a person that's 100 pounds overweight to come up here is a huge thing. So there were a lot of psychological things, and actually a lot of stuff that's in the current habits of health came from me interviewing and just talking to people that had lost that weight and were still thinking they were fat. In fact, many of them said they kind of just unzipped and felt like they came out, and they were different, like a cocoon, they came out. So there's so many important things that Sundance represents, and the leadership team, with the corporate leadership team, we're talking a lot about building a high-performance culture. But the culture has to start somewhere, and all the people here, I can tell you, the culture in the field is so strong that I can bet I would take my kids and let any of you take care of them. Because what we do is what we create and what we allow. And we don't allow people that aren't on our mission. We don't allow people, they need to come in and adapt to who we are, which is based high in integrity, working together collaboratively, reaching out to help others first. We gain tremendously from it, right? But we do it in a very different, we don't show pictures of cars and planes and trains. We talk about changing the world together. And what's neat is that's the connection to nature that we have in Sundance. And hopefully over the next 3 days, if it's your first time, just really bathe in it. Make sure you're not just running around to the meetings. Spend time, get up early enough, you know, stay outside and just absolutely just feel the resonance, because this is what we're about. We're about connection back to who we are, and that is people caring. 10,000 years ago, in your campground, man, everybody worked together to survive. They were compassionate to each other, took care of each other. They went to their strengths. Some of them hunted, some of them tended the fire, some of them cooked, you know, everybody. And the strength finders and the stuff that many of you are taking now, we're about going to our strengths and working together collaboratively to make a forge unit that can change everything. And a good example is coming up here. There was a huge group. There was actually, for the first year, we've got so many young bucks now that they just took off and they go, do we have to wait? No, go. You know how to get there. This is not a patriarchal business where I got to be in front. It's about us knowing that you want to, if you feel comfortable and you want to go faster, right? But make sure you check with your mentorship before you go. The trail's set. We've set this trail so you can go faster, and that's the whole role for us, is to be able to go as fast as you want to go. We don't ever hold you back, and the beauty of our structure is you can be the best of the best, and people you bring in can be the best of the best. You don't have to go through the 17 years that I've had to go through, right? So one last thing. Some of you got up here real quick. Some of you took time. We had to come with the people that came, but you're all here. Going integrated presidential director, building a successful business, actually organizing your life on what matters most. It's going to be all different varieties depending on your circle of influence, your talents, your desire, your focus. But 3 things really matter. One is attending to what's most important, right? Go into that future you want, going up to Stewart Falls, and come back to where you are right now, right? So I know, because I've done it so many times, I have a t-shirt in the mountains, and I wore this coat. And about 15 minutes into the hike, I took off this, and I feel perfect now. I just feel perfect, because I've gone before. And that's what you want to do. We want to stand under, there's so many incredible leaders that are up here right now. I mean, you're going to see them all weekend. And they stand out, and we want to stand out together. Leaders drive culture. Culture creates results. Culture is what we can take around the world, because we're about ready. We're experimenting. We're going to launch Asia officially, at least Singapore, in December. We want our culture to be so strong that you can go into Lithuania 5 years from now and they feel and sense and are the same thing that is Optavia right here on this mountain. So it doesn't matter your pace. Stay focused. Forget about learned helplessness. If, for some of you, I know it's been a trying 9 months. We just spent 2 days in intense meetings with the company. I have an absolute guarantee from the CEO, and our leaders saw that. The company is fully deconstructing itself and reconstructing itself in one culture, us working together around taking a manufacturing culture, which is what they had, and now being alongside us to be a service culture, to be in service of mankind with us. So let's go up. If you're tired and you don't want to go any further, that's okay. You've come a long way. If you want to, we've got another about 10-minute hike. It is a little steeper. It's not that bad. It's no different than some of the areas in this. But go on up, take pictures. We have to go down and do some filming, so if you want a picture with me, do it, like, get up there and let's do it right away, because we got to go back to another meeting, unfortunately, because that's how busy life is right now. But with it, if you don't feel like, and the other thing is you're gonna get hot. So if you want to, you can leave your stuff in the bushes here or along the way, and it's okay. But let's go have fun, and you know what? Let's get ready for an amazing weekend here at Sundance together.